I hated intimacy with my husband. I actually dreaded it. I would literally count the days in my head where 3 days kind of felt like a number that kind of felt like too long, so I should probably just go ahead and do it. But every single night we would get in bed and I would lay there with anxiety because I would feel like he probably wanted it. But even throughout the day, I hated him touching me. Every kiss, every cuddle, every back rub, it would give me the slight anxiety because I felt like it came with an expectation. One time he suggested we did one of those 30-day intimacy challenges and I cried. Another time he bought those like spicy couples card and I literally had a full-blown panic attack. I remember Googling therapists to try and figure out why I felt this way. I remember scheduling doctor's appointments when my libido was so low. I genuinely thought something was wrong with me. I thought maybe it was my hormones, maybe my drive was just broken, maybe I was just one of those women who just did not enjoy intimacy at all. I remember even saying to myself, if I went my whole entire life never having intimacy, I would be okay with it. For basically 10 years, I was asking myself, what is wrong with me? After our divorce, I became determined to figure this out because I never wanted to bring that into another relationship. After our divorce, I researched, I learned, I just became curious. I bought the toys. I just wanted to figure out and break down these walls of why I felt the way I did. But then I realized I don't hate intimacy. I hated feeling emotionally disconnected from the person I was being intimate with. I hated feeling like physical connection was expected while emotional connection was missing.
Man, I'm so glad dude got out that jam, man. At the end of the day, bruh, she just don't want you. Because all this whole extra excuses and emotional intimacy, man, get out of here with that, man. At the end of the day, you married that man. You know what I'm saying? What you thought was supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? You married him. And then you say for 10 years. This how you was acting for 10 years. You just didn't want him, man. Usually when a woman want a man, bro, he could walk in and she borderline get chills. When she really want him. You know what I'm saying? I done seen how they act. Look how they act about Chris Brown now. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, when they want you, they gonna act a certain way, bro. So it's quite obvious that she wasn't really feeling you. I don't know what it was. Maybe, you had a lot of money, but I don't know why she married you. I really don't get it. But if you talking about this man touching you, kiss you, feel on anything like that, it make your skin crawl pretty much. What are you with this man for? You making his life miserable at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Because he over here loving on somebody that really don't care for him, trying to kind of be intimate or whatever. How I'm going to get intimate with somebody and I can't touch you? And what I'm going to do? You know what I'm saying? Men have a certain connection with women, and a lot of times it's, built through sex. You see what I'm saying? Because if we ain't getting that, then our mind ain't functioning too well. Now it's time to go sleep with the next woman. That's why he cheated on you. Talking about, I see the caption talking about he ended up cheating. He did what he was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Average man gonna do that. You gotta take care of your business as a woman. See, what you fail to realize is this. When you signed up to be that man's woman or his wife, regardless of what, you signed it up for him to be solely with you. You want him to dedicate everything to you. And when you want him to dedicate everything to you, you gotta take care of your business as a woman. I gotta make sure I give it to you. This way you won't have no reason to go cheat. You see what I'm saying? But I can't be up here acting like I'm doing so much and then I ain't giving you none. Nah, bro. He finna step out. And hate you had to face reality, but that's just what it is. But let's see what else she got to say.
I felt so emotionally alone for a long time. I didn't feel emotionally pursued. I didn't feel seen. I didn't feel emotionally safe. And when your heart feels disconnected, your body follows. If I'm being honest, I still do carry guilt over the fact that I wasn't able to give him that part of our marriage. Because I know intimacy matters. A marriage can't thrive when two people feel disconnected. And I own that. But here's what I don't own. His decision to cheat. Because even though I felt emotionally neglected, even though I felt lonely inside my own marriage, even though I wasn't getting my emotional needs met, I still did not go looking for another man. I didn't start another relationship. I did not lie. I did not betray my vows. Marriage problems are real. Dead bedrooms are real. Disconnection is real. But when those things happen, you have conversations. You ask for counseling. You fight for marriage. And if nothing changes, you leave with honesty. You don't secretly build intimacy with someone else. Cheating wasn't something that happened to him. It was a decision that he made. And it wasn't something that I pushed him into. It is not my responsibility to carry the shame and the responsibility of his own choices.
Oh man, this about the crazy story. She said this man shouldn't have cheated. Now I ain't gonna give it to you, but I don't want you to step out. Is you crazy? You out your everlasting mind, man. Come on, man. We can't think like that as people, bro. That's called being selfish. Like I said, it's all about you. What you want, what you think, this and that. Come on, man. You don't think you say you stayed with that man 10 years. You don't think he picked up on the fact that, because in the beginning you said, if he touched me, hold me, try to kiss me, hug me, anything like that, you cringing. Like, like he just a nasty person or something. You don't think he picked up on that body language? Come on, after all them years, you don't think he started picking up on it? Like, hold on, she really ain't feeling me, and it's gonna start messing with his mental. So this is the reason why you got cheated on. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, you got to uphold your side, regardless of what. This way, it won't be on you. In our relationships, man, do what you're supposed to do. Don't worry about what they not doing, because if you're not doing what you're not doing, they always got this, you wasn't doing this. You wasn't doing that. But if they can't come back and say that, then it's nobody to look at but them. This called lack of accountability, man. There's no way that you would expect a man, especially after 10 years. Because if you stayed with him that long, I don't know how long he was cheating or whatever. Maybe you found out later and maybe he was cheating before. It don't really matter. After 10 years, if I ain't felt no connection with my wife, bro, it's something going on, bro. I got to do what I got to do. It is what it is. I'm pretty sure y'all done sat down and had these conversations after all them years. You know what I'm saying? But you got to figure out what it is about you that's not attracting you to that man. And it ain't got nothing to do with no emotional. Get out of here with that, bro. You ain't gonna tell me you stayed with that man 10 years and that's all the problem was. No, you borderline hate this man. I don't know if maybe he, ain't when you first met him, he probably was something to look at. And over the years, maybe he gained weight or whatever, because a lot of people go off physical thing. When you get fat, now he ain't as attractive no more or whatever. Maybe it's something like that, you know what I'm saying? Because physical attraction play a big part in a lot of things, especially when it comes to stuff like that, touching and feeling it, because you got this thing where you look at people that's whatever, out of shape or overweight, whatever, you look down on them because of that reason. So maybe it's something like that, but I don't see you getting in a relationship with a man, marrying a man, and then hating the fact that he touching you. That's hard for me to register. You know what I'm saying? Unless you weren't feeling him from the beginning and you married him for money. You know what I'm saying? But you had to marry him for something. You see what I'm saying? He had to be somewhat what you wanted. If it wasn't for the money, he had to be somewhat of an attraction to you before y'all ever got that deep. You know what I'm saying? So you need to figure out what it is about you that ain't getting turned on by this man, know what way, form, or fashion, and it ain't got nothing really to do with him at this point. You know what I'm saying? It's something about whatever went on that you don't like and you can't stand, or you never could stand it, and you just dealt with it because you was taken care of financially. Either way it go, you wrong, and at the end of the day, that man did what he's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't taking care of your business, I got the right to step out. Because you saying that he cheated with another woman, you cheated him a long time ago by not giving it to him. You know what I'm saying? You cheated that man a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? Because men are very high sex natured people, and we on this earth to do what we supposed to do, and you're going to not give me what I was naturally put on this earth to do. It's going to mess with my mental. So at the end of the day, whoever come along and she preaching any somewhat good to me, she getting knocked down. So that's your fault. And at the end of the day, you might not want to accept accountability, but at the end of the day, take care of your man, and if he still step out, then that's his fault. But if you ain't taking care of your man and he step out, that's yours. Bottom line. Gang gonna be the gang, yo.